What's going on, guys? This is Ali here, and I'm joined by Jess in the first episode of Graphic Geeks. This is the official launch, so say hello, Jess.
Hey guys.
And Jess is going to briefly explain to you what we're going to be doing here today, and then we're going to go into the episode. So let's do it.
Okay, so the main idea behind Graphic Geeks is showcasing and promoting you guys. So I know a lot of you are probably thinking that we're judging you, which in a way we are. But what the main idea is with our top 10 designers and top designers, obviously top designer is going to be among preferred designer that we've viewed, but top 10 designers gives a chance for everyone that submitted a video to be viewed and showcased and shown to everyone in the episodes. So with contests, usually you'd get all the entries and pick, say, your favourite 3. But with this, we're taking 10 at a time and judging them as we go, so everyone gets scaled and judged and give constructive criticism. So in a way, everyone's a winner and everyone gets viewed. So yeah, let's get straight into top 10 designers. Okay guys, so coming in at number 10 is Luke Gibson, and his YouTube is Gibby Does Art. Now, the reason we put this in at number 10 was it could have got a higher mark, but the thing that we wanted to give him constructive criticism on was his scaling. So for example, in this piece, it's a very creative piece and very well made, but for example, with the birds, they wouldn't be that big compared to the rocket or the satellites and the buildings. Now, that could be the idea of the piece, which I don't fully understand. But yeah, just make sure you sort out your scaling with manipulation, because that is a major piece. But other than that, I'd say you did a very good job, so well done. Okay, so coming in at number 9, we have Mateus, and I apologise in advance if I pronounced that wrong. But yeah, with this piece, we really loved how you constructed the mountains and kind of rocks by yourself, because they're just pen tooled and then textured all by you, and we think they were textured really well. The one thing that we think you could improve on is the person and the detail of the person, and just working more on like perspective and whatnot. But other than that, it was a great piece, and yeah, well done. Okay, so at number 8 we have Abdullah, and I personally love this piece. He has these unique hair brushes that he uses to construct his own hair basically, so it kind of flows with the piece that he's creating. So everything in the piece is constructed to high detail, whether that's the way the water's flowing, or for example with this one, the way the wind's blowing. Everything is made on point where everything needs to be, so yeah, well done. Okay, so coming at number 7 is RH artwork, and at first I was a bit confused as to what this would be. So I watched the full video and I was quite amazed at how well he did this. It's all textured and painted by him. I thought it was just kind of oil painted textures and images that he found, but yeah, he actually painted all this and he provided 3 different versions of it. So yeah, great job with this, and yeah, well done. And for number 6 we have Stylo. Now, I believe he's just kind of came out into the community with all this, and I was quite shocked because his work is very high quality and I'm quite impressed with the way he presents his work as well. So yeah, this is well deserved, and yeah, great job.
Okay, so those were the first 5, and now I'm going to go on to the next 5. So 5th we have Ryan Nolan with this really creative typograph piece where he's kind of built up logos from smaller pieces of type, as well as come up with creative custom text, but presented very nicely on in different formats, on different textures. Overall, I really like how each of the pieces is displayed very differently, but it's still kept within the same kind of field of design. Really creative stuff. Maybe Trout using more than one colour when it comes to the text, but apart from that, yeah, really nice stuff, Ryan, so congratulations. Okay, so in 4th we have Matthew, who created this really interesting Cinema 4D piece which was presented in a poster kind of format. It's based around this cube which contains a logo, I believe. Then he has the layer of font underneath, which works really well. I love how it's extended out to the back of the cube. One bit of advice, maybe, if I was sort of pinpointing stuff, I maybe wouldn't have had spheres in that segment of the cube where the text is. I think that could have been left sort of empty to make it a bit more legible. but that's just me being very critical. Apart from that, I really liked it. It's one of my favourite pieces. Great use of colour. I liked how you used subtle tones of greys and whites, then you injected the orange into it. It's a really clever way of using colour to enhance bits of a piece. So yeah, well done, Matt. Great work. In third, we have Flo, who created the only motion piece to be in the top 10. Very creative stuff. It's actually very similar to the piece I just reviewed from Matt. A lot of sphere usage, same kind of colours like whites, and then with the injection of orange. It was really clean as well, really liked watching it. It was actually very entertaining to watch, and then it ended very nicely as well. So overall, really nice piece. And if I was to give you some feedback, I would just say that maybe the flare on the final text is a bit harsh, but nevertheless, again, that's just me pinpointing stuff. Really well done. In second, we have Harry, who created this really cool remake of the Snapchat app, all in flat style design. It's really well laid out, and it was a very, very thorough piece. Lots of pages to this app, and they were all of equal quality. Yeah, and the coloration of the pages was very nice as well. Really subtle pastel-y colours. The one bit of feedback I would give you is that maybe on the camera page, I know that you kept the long shadow going throughout the piece, but I think that having the long shadow on the camera page and having that shadow sort of intruding into your photo, I would recommend maybe not doing that. But apart from that, I know you to be a very good app designer, so I can't really give you too much feedback because I don't do much myself. So really well done on the piece, and very well presented in Behance as well. I really liked it. So well done. On to first. So in first place we have Jan P, who created this very cool ape illustration of this chilled back ape who is smoking. He's got his glasses on. It's a very cool piece. I'd definitely wear this on a shirt, so I'm glad that it was presented on a shirt. The shadowing is very good. I know in illustration that shadowing does really enhance pieces very, very much, and I'm glad that it was done well in this. The simple reflection on the lenses as well, that's all you needed to make it look nice. Feedback wise, I don't know, maybe you could have added a bit more smoke maybe. But apart from that, really nice piece. I liked how you presented it with the white stroke as well. It keeps it sort of separate from the canvas. So yeah, really well done, guys. Congrats on the top 10. And I'll hand you back to Jess now, who's going to finish off the video.
Okay guys, that's our top 10 designers, and now we are going to bring you our top designer in our opinion. Now this can be any designer, this doesn't have to be number one. It can be anyone out of the top 10. So after a long discussion, we decided that we would give the top designer of this week to Stylo. Now the reason that we've chosen Stylo is because we really enjoyed reviewing his workflow. Now the other designers were great and they showed some great potential, but the thing that we loved most about Stylo's is with his Behance, he presented the project fully, and he allowed the viewer to notice the workflow and all the hard work that he put into it. So he included lots of mock-ups, and he included the sketches that he drew out that were inspired by this piece, and then he even showed it on shirt mock-ups and just general layouts where you could envision it in different situations. So yeah, great job Stylo, and yeah, we hope you enjoyed episode 1 of both of these series, and we will be bringing you multiple new things in the future once they are sorted out. And yeah, I guess we'll see you in the next episode, guys.
Yeah, just touching up on Jess's points, really enjoyed making this. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff if you did enjoy it. We're going to be doing a lot more different series, all kind of things going on this channel, so just look out for all of our new content. Keep submitting your videos, and we will speak to you later.